My dear students, welcome back to the lectures of data structures. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about shell sort algorithm. So, we have seen many sorting algorithms. Each and every sorting algorithms uses a different method for sorting all the given elements. Similarly, shell sort is also having a method that follows, which is followed by a shell sort. See here, we will see the main important point in the shell sort is here sorting is based on interval. What do you mean by interval here? Interval is based on the Knuth's formula. Here the interval is based on Knuth's formula. So we will see what is this interval and how we are going to sort the elements. And see the introduction part of shell sort here. It is based on the insertion sort algorithm only. But if any, whenever we compare, see insertion sort means this will process based on comparisons only. If any smaller value is to the far right and has to be moved to the far left. So I'll explain you what is the meaning of this shell sort with an example so that we will understand very clearly, and we will also understand what is this Knuth's formula for arranging all the elements based on shell sort. And see, this is the example we have taken. So we have taken some elements in the array, and here we are considering our interval as 4. Interval 4 in the sense we will compare the elements. Consider 35 is our first element, and if the interval is 4, we will compare the fourth element after the element we have considered. Suppose if this is the first element, we are going to compare with fourth element. Why? Because our interval is 4 here. And what about our next element? Our next element is 33. And according to interval, our fourth element is 19. We will compare this 33 and 19. If they are already in the if they are already in the sorting order, we will not swap both the elements. If they are not in the order, we will swap the elements. See, suppose when we are arranging elements in ascending order, 19 has to come here and 33 has to go there. So we will swap in this process. Like the 33, 35 also, 35 and 14 also. 14 has to come here and 35 has to go there. Why? Because 14 is the least element and compared to 35. Like that we are going to swap. And similarly we will take our third element, 42. What is our fourth interval element? This is the fourth interval element. So like that. Suppose when we come to this 10, fourth interval is this 44. Suppose if there is no fourth interval element for this 14, we will leave it as it is. We will not go for any further process. And after that, we will reduce the time. We will reduce the interval. To the 3. Suppose after arranging all the elements, see here. First we have seen. We will see the interval of 4. How we are going to sort elements by using the interval of 4. First we will compare 35 and 14. So they are not in the order. We will swap the elements. After that we will compare 33 and 19. They will also be swapped, like that. 42 and 27, 10 and 44, like that. All the elements will be compared and all the elements will be swapped. After comparing all the elements, if it is necessary, we will swap. Otherwise, we will keep in the same array as it is. And after completing this iteration, what we are going to do, we will see now. After completing this particular iteration. So after comparing all the elements, we have got like this. So we have compared 14 and 35 as we have sorted. Similarly, we have compared 19 and 33. We have swapped both the elements. Like that, after comparisons with the interval of 4, after swapping all the elements, this is the array of elements we have got. Now, The remaining algorithm will also proceed like this. So what we will do is, once the iteration 1 is over, we will go for, once the iteration 1 is over, we will go for the same kind of process with reduce the number of, by reducing the interval. Suppose if we have compared 14 and see here, this is the list of elements we have got after sorting. Now again what we are doing, we are going for the next iteration. We are going for the next iteration. What we are doing, we are just reducing the time. We are just reducing the interval. And see here, we are comparing 14 and 10 here. We are comparing 14 and 10. And after that we are comparing 19 and 35, 27 and 33, 10 and 42, 35 and 44. Like that we are comparing. And when after comparison takes place in the second iteration, 10 is the least element when compared to 14. 10 will comes here, 14 will goes there. Like that we will swap. And after that we will compare 19 and 35 also. If they are in the order, we will not swap. Suppose if the least element comes before, the least element is already in the order, we will not swap all the elements. Like that we are going to swap all the elements. Finally, then what we are doing here, see. So finally we are going to sort all the elements in some order. This is how our shell sort algorithm will work. If you observe very clearly, you will understand what we are doing here. Generally we will compare. Here it allows, here we will do the same process which we have done in the insertion sort comparison, but according to the time interval we will compare the elements. If it is interval 4, we will compare 14 and 35. Interval 4 means 19 and 33. 4 elements. Okay, we have to take the gap of 3 elements, and you have to consider the 4th element. If time interval is 3, you have to take the gap of 2 elements, and the 3rd element you have to consider. Like that we are going to do with reducing the time intervals. Finally, our ultimate objective is we need to sort all the elements according to the according to the ascending order, either ascending order or descending order. So this is what I would like to teach you regarding insertion sort. Thank you. We will see the remaining algorithms in the further classes.